The following is a presentation of the Black Hollywood Live Network, the first online broadcast network dedicated to African American entertainment. Hollywood Redefined. From Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is Black Hollywood Live Reality Check, featuring in-depth interviews with today's reality TV stars. Black Hollywood Live, Hollywood Redefined.
You're listening to Black Hollywood Live.
And now, the host of Black Hollywood Live Reality Check.
Hey, what up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Reality Check on Black Hollywood Live. I am your host, Ashley Gray, and joining me is Corrine Williams. What's up? Finally back in LA. Shout out to DJ Jesse Kennedy. We're missing you so much. Now, I got a question. Answer. Is Kourtney a believer? She was spotted out with Justine just the other day, and it looked like there was some chemistry there. So I'm trying to figure out, is she trying to get back at the Lord? She probably was like,
and by the Lord, you don't mean Jesus Cristo.
Like,
you
did she call Justine
Scott.
and was like, I know that you a Christian at all, but I'm going to need some help getting back at the Lord. This sick, because you know that he was running around New York with an 18-year-old model. So Kourtney was like, well, let me get me a little PYT, young tenderoni, cue to Michael Jackson. I want to love you. So do you think that this is literally like, is this an item?
I can't.
Or it's just staged, like traditional Kardashian trash?
Hashtag, I can't even formulate a sentence to talk about this.
Is this Kardashian trash or is this a real thing? It's just,
First of all, I like the Kardashians, so I would not say it's Kardashian trash.
Well, I'm just saying,
one.
it's not that I'm implying that they're trash. I'm saying that this is something that they're going to just toss in the trash can. They're just using this for publicity.
Just because it was a pic, maybe they were going to an event together and it just looked like they were chummy just based off of the laughter or like a subtle touch.
Or she touched that, because we synced him in the nude. So she was like, baby. She's a believer. She was like, Beebs, I just want to touch you.
Or maybe she needed to get her groove back just like Stella did.
You know
I'm
what?
Not mad, Court.
But they're not cute together.
Not
Let's just say, do they look like an item or do they look like that's his older sister and she just was like up in the way of the picture and he was like, dang, sis.
I was thinking more auntie.
Grandma?
Auntie. Besides, I don't think that Court would even go there.
Yes, she would.
I don't think so. How old is he? 23? 23.
I think that she would definitely go there, though. Why not? Did you see the pictures?
Not with the believer. I think she would take it there maybe with like a 23-year-old like hockey player that's like stacked, fine.
Well, so you're thinking that this was just like, this was possibly staged, but there's nothing intimate between her and Justine.
Isn't her oldest son his age? Just saying, oh wait.
Let's move on to more somber news. Well, actually, we have an update on Lamar. Lamar is now alert and well.
Yay!
So I want to talk about Khloe and Lamar. Are they still married?
No. They were divorced, earlier this year or last year?
But I read in the blogs,
Legally.
because it's what I do, that the judge didn't necessarily sign off on the divorce papers and they're still legally married. He kind of like pushed it to the side.
No. The marriage was finalized. I forget the month, but it was earlier this year because when it became finalized, she had hopped off of French Montana's pole and then she got on to James Harden's.
Yes.
Or maybe somebody in between there.
So allegedly, the reason why, of course, if you guys do not know, Lamar was found in a brothel outside of Las Vegas, and he got this devastating call on Sunday, and that's when it just sent him into a tizzy, and he just started popping back pills and snorting cocaine.
They said no drugs were in his system.
Allegedly.
They said no drugs.
I'm just telling you guys
CNN
what I read.
reported no drugs, so let's strike that from the record.
Okay. So he was just devastated about something that someone has said to him over a phone call about that episode of Keeping Up with Our Kardashians and how he was portrayed.
And it was not nice because I seen it. It just wasn't. Why? Someone who had.
Speak,
he
sister.
is someone who is sick. By sick, he has an addiction. Unfortunately, through his addiction, he was on this reality TV show, and they did not portray him in the best light. I don't know if it was because of ratings or they just were trying to tell the truth and let everyone know. But the thing that disgusts me about the situation is that if you're going to tell truth on this man who is sick, and you knew he was sick because you were in a house with him.
Yeah.
Then let's tell the truth about everything that's going on in that house.
You want to know what kind of got me upset? What? Is that a lot of these different outlets, media outlets, kept saying reality star Lamar Odom, my dude, he is a 2-time NBA champ. Like, I just feel like that's just like...
He's bigger than just a reality star.
Yeah, exactly. And because he's associated with the Kardashians, they just were like, oh, reality star Lamar Odom. I'm like, tell it how it is. And my dude's a hooper. And he earned that street cred. And I just think that was kind of distasteful and a little disrespectful. But I do appreciate Kourtney going and being by his bedside. Khloe. She was there too, but I meant Khloe. Yes. But all of the Kardashians actually went out, and we had Kendall. She actually tweeted out, please don't go, which was really sweet. But was it for the retweets? Probably. Allegedly they had brought in camera crews, but that was definitely like, they were like, no, that's not true. There were no camera crews following. However, I did believe it. When I read I did. Yeah. Kardashian trash. But it did not happen. So they, got to one up on me.
Let's do a prediction. So now that he is alert, and they said he has opened his eyes and he is talking through a tube, I think that's what they said.
What's the first word he gonna say? What's the first sentence you think he's gonna utter?
Bitch better have my money.
Pay me what you owe me.
Oh, goodness. It's so great to be back.
So do you think that they're going to stay together after all of this? I mean, come on. Kourtney is kind of... Khloe, Jesus. She's a ride or die now.
Yes, but why now? Like, why now would she stay with him? Remember, he's sick. He needs to get help. He needs to do these things. And you're gallivanting all over town on different poles, which it's your prerogative as a single woman to do what you do.
Literally.
But I just think if you're going to throw salt all over his name, and then you're going to portray him in this negative light when you are on the show because you have the mic right here, but now all of a sudden, now that he's sick, you want to be by his side and be like the doting wife and or friend. I just feel like friends just don't do that to friends.
Now, to play devil's advocate, when was when was this episode filmed? That can play into it. And does she regret what she said? I want to know who called Lamar on that Sunday. Who did he talk to? Because that would make that would clear up a lot of my confusion. Was he talking to Kourtney?
I don't know. You know,
Khloe,
stories have been swirling about
Blue Ivy.
On
who was it?
Not Blue Ivy, honey.
North.
Shut up, actually. Shut up.
I mean,
anyways, what I do hope is, maybe there is restoration with them. I hate to see a marriage go down.
It already went down. You have already confirmed that they are divorced.
But maybe they can reconcile.
Maybe.
If he gets help and really gets the treatment he needs, and maybe if she just has a moment, maybe that's what they need. Or maybe, let's say that is just washed. Maybe they can just work on rebuilding a true friendship outside of the cameras.
I think that definitely... Khloe is in love with Lamar. I don't think she ever really fell out of love with Lamar. But
she couldn't do the sickness. And I agree. Khloe, I would have been deuces too. She's a better woman than me because I wouldn't have stayed in it that long.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you sick? Betty Ford. I got to go. And but I mean, another thing about Mr. Odom, as he is getting better, a lot of his colleagues, if you will, have been coming out speaking about his character. So everyone really, really loves and adores this man and talks about how great of a person he is. So, I'm just
But don't we
him.
all, though, when you're on your deathbed? I mean...
No. Next topic. Anyway, so tell us what y'all think. You can tweet at us at BHL Online or leave a comment like you normally do.
Hashtag BHL Reality Check.
Check. Anyway, so next topic. I don't even know what was first. Toya Wright and Memphitz separated again and again and again. Oh, wait. No, I have to change it up. Okay, yes. Thank you. So sorry about that. I'm off. So, team, let me tell you what's going on with these two. Mm-hmm. So, last year, the year before last, yesterday, 5 days ago, 5 seconds ago, they were on again, then they're off again.
Yeah.
Separated. Mm-hmm. So now the two...
What we gonna do?
...are going to Bravo's hit reality show, Untying the Knot. This is where they go and they meet with a divorce attorney who helps them to come to an agreement as far as what each party should walk away with in terms of material possessions and fiscal resources.
Wow.
So they're going to air their dirty laundry.
Talk about desperate.
Even though, I know, right? They're going to air their dirty laundry, put it on Bravo for all of us to see. I know I'll be tuning in. And the counselor, or excuse me, the legal aid is just going to go and just tell them, hey, this is what she gets. This is what you get. We're going to see them bicker. We're going to see them fight. And to be honest, I'm only watching just to be a little messy because I want to know like the real, because I know that they were shopping around a reality TV show, then this separation happened, and now they're on this reality show. My only thing is I hope to God that they're not playing with the sanctity of marriage, because you don't joke with that.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to tune in per use just to see the first couple of episodes to see if I'm hooked or not. But I think it's very, tacky.
Totes.
Seriously? If you want to kind of... I think that this is something that should be done behind the scenes. Your friend shouldn't even know about it. Your auntie, baby mama, uncle, cousin, Billy Bob. Nobody should know. It's your own personal business. However, in this age of reality stardom, everyone wants a little piece of it. So I feel like this is just when the desperation comes about. What will you do for the love of money?
For the love of money. Gotta make them money.
Seriously, would you kiss Flavor Flav for $5,000?
With my current state, yeah. Is there going to be mouthwash and then a toothbrush and a dentist?
So you would have been on that show?
No, you just asked one isolated question.
So would you be on a show like Flavor Flav?
No, because you're not coining me up just to make a fool and slut shame me, if you will. No.
Yeah.
But 5 G's, one kiss.
Tongue.
No. What are you doing?
10,000 tongue. Send me my money.
I hate Ashley.
Girl, yeah.
So nonetheless, if you fellow BHLers are interested in viewing this show with Memphitz and Toya Wright, that's Lil Wayne's ex-wife and baby mother, you can go ahead and tune in. It airs on Bravo November 11th at 8 p.m. I'll be watching. Will you?
And one more thing. What is this saying to Reagan? Isn't that their daughter, Lil Wayne and Toya's?
You mean Reginae?
Ugh. I can't.
I mean, what do you mean? What is it saying to her?
Seriously, I just think that you were with your baby father, you had this beautiful child with him, and then you move on and you get married and you're off again. I just feel like there's too many, people be having father issues when they get older, and I just feel like Toya should do everything in her power just to make something work, and so that they can speak, maintain their family values.
I think that Toya has. I think she definitely has. I used to watch her reality show.
I did too. I actually liked Toya.
The one with
that
all the
nail
captions on it, because you couldn't really understand what everyone was saying, so the captions. So I would read it / watch it, and I just thought that she was a pretty great mother.
I definitely think she is. Yeah,
and I thought she was really grounded. She's really beautiful, and I think she's doing everything in her power to set a great example in front of her daughter.
Not getting her own reality show based on the fact that I'm getting divorced from my now current husband just to get some coins.
But now we're not going to come down on Toya when she has this father who's out of control and he's donating his sperm to half of America.
Yeah.
He has like 800 kids, so let's be fair here. If you're gonna come down on Toy, let's come down on Weezy.
But she left him alone. We're talking about her current state, which is with her.
But she has been married to this man for over 5 years now. So that's a really long time, and they dated prior for a significant amount of time before they actually.
But 5 years. Let's talk about the Notebook kind of love. Like 5 years is now the standard norm for a marriage. Show me somebody
who has a Notebook kind of love.
Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. I love them. No, but my parents, like my brothers and my sisters, like they have such great relationships and they're committed to their partners. And although, they have their problems and their issues, they're still together. And that is such a great example for me to see once I get a man.
Well, Ashley... If you guys are single and you're attractive, please tweet at Ashley at AshleyGrayTV.
Hello.
Please have a FICO score of 700 or better. Mm-hmm. Have abs of steel.
Job.
Any race will do.
Sure will.
Education is a plus. She has a master's degree, and we need you to have one too. Hello. You. Anyways, so Ashley, that's a great example for you, yes. However, when you are someone who's in this realm of stardom.
Yeah, that's true.
She's pushed into stardom. Her little reality show, she was with Weezy. And she's in Atlanta. And so in Atlanta, she's like the Beyonce of Atlanta.
True. I get it. Well, one marriage ends and one marriage begins. Let's talk about Ray J and his new fiance,
Princess Love. Is that Brandy's brother? So anyways, Ashley, my question is, since you are an avid viewer of the blogs, you know what's going on because you're on Reality Check. We know that Princess Love and Ray J have gotten engaged a few weeks ago. She was very cryptic about putting out the business, but she did post a picture, a selfie of herself with the emoji of an engagement ring and then her ring, like so. So, nonetheless, sources were trying to ask her, what's tea? Are you engaged? She was currently at the BET Hip Hop Awards, walking the red carpet.
Which was on at the same time as the debate, Tacky.
Girl. Anyways, so she was like, when the reporters asked, hey, Princess, are you and Ray engaged? She goes, I forgot my ring. My question to you, Ashley, is have two. One, would you say yes to some man who deliberately pushed you in a pool when he was mad at you, cussing you out? Would you accept his engagement ring? Then two, would you be newly engaged and be walking a red carpet and accidentally forget the ring that your man purchased for your finger?
You know what? First question.
Yes.
Would I accept his engagement
from a hostile man who pushed you in the pool?
It just depends on what my bank account statement is.
Messed up your weave.
What's my bank account statement? Because I think
it's what it is right now.
Well,
he's not doing too much better than you.
Oh. I'm probably going to have to say no. Second thing is I think that she didn't have her ring on because her and Ray J pretty much told
Brandy's
her like
brother.
Yeah, Brandy's brother was like, bang. Like, you can't go running off at your mouth, like, telling people that, like, I gave you this ring.
That's a great impersonation, actually.
And so she probably got pushed in a couple of more pools.
Well, we know
and learned her
lesson. Let us not forget that when they were both at Essence Festival in July, they had an altercation, and guess who went to jail? It wasn't Brandy's brother.
Yeah. So
it was Princess.
I think I like Princess.
She's so pretty.
She's so gorgeous. I actually think that they're a very handsome couple. I just think that individually they have their own issues and they're not good for each other. I think that they fell in love at the wrong time. And if they give themselves that space to just live and just get everything out and just kind of see some therapists, in 5 years they'll be good to go.
They should go on couples therapy.
Hello.
I love that show.
I do too. I be learning a couple of things.
I don't, but I just like the show because of the drums. Nonetheless, let's move right into Reality Check.
Or Reality X.
Okay, so my Reality Check and or X. Actually, it's a reality. I'm in between the two.
Okay.
America's Next Top Model.
Canceled. Thank God.
So you are reality checking it?
Absolutely. It got so stale and so dry. I was so into it. Like when Eva was on there.
Eva the Diva.
Those were like the best episodes.
Camille.
I feel like it just got too
dumb.
Yeah. It's like this isn't really it's just not good anymore. And so I tuned out completely.
I tuned all the way out at like cycle 17.
Remember with
16,
Joseline?
15. Yes.
Oh my gosh, Joseline. And I recently went to her Instagram. She doesn't have many followers, but she's still beautiful.
Nonetheless, so yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and reality X that one too. I was thinking, because I saw this last cycle last Friday. I was sitting at the crib and I just turned it on and I said, what is this still doing on? What are we at? Cycle 700 right now?
And 58.
And so we had men and women and I'm just like, Tyra, no. I said, what's next? Cats, skunks, dogs, snakes? Who's America's most beautiful pet?
Yeah.
Like, girl, bye. So I appreciate Tyra and all her hustle and the models that she gave us that are now household names. And then her pushing her brand out and doing other things and just being a mogul and a great representation of, Black women in the business. But it's time to go.
Bye. Adios. Hasta la vista. You
Baby.
will not be back. So so of course you're Xing it.
Yes.
So I'm gonna stick with Tyra Banks. She has a new show called Fab Life, but is it so fabulous? Absolutely not. I'm going to reality exit. It's so boring. It's a snooze fest. Chrissy Teigen is on there. Can't stand her. Congratulations on your pregnancy though. But as a host, I'm like snoozy, snoozy, snooze, snooze. A Z, and another Z. Drop dead sleep.
So what's better, that, the real?
The Real is much better than the Fab
View.
Life. The View, I'm done with that. Like, it's just Raven.
I can't.
You know what? We can't. We're not even going to get into that. I'm sorry, but Tyra, America's Next Best whatever is canceled. Great.
Tyra's show has turned into America's Next Best Crazy Reality.
Yeah.
Sock, shoes, model,
Purse,
hair weave,
draws,
extension, lipstick, song
color
contest,
contacts,
lash extensions, necklace, black skin, white skin, Asian skin, American skin, leather couches, model search.
I'm just so over it. So I'm going to go ahead and Reality X Fab Life, but check it out. Tell me what you think. Hashtag BHL Reality Check. I'm not a hater. I'm just, I'm just telling you like it is.
You're just keeping it
real. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Corrine, where can everyone find you?
Well, y'all know that you can tweet me at just saying 08.
And you guys can find me at Ashley Gray TV on Instagram and on Twitter. Make sure that you let us know in the comments below and on Twitter how you feel. The hashtag BHL Reality Check. See you later.
Bye-bye.
From executives Kevin Undergaro, Dario Kristen, Tiana Hobson, and the entire BHL staff, we would like to thank you for supporting Black Hollywood Live, the first online broadcast network dedicated to African American entertainment. For questions and comments, contact us. info@blackhollywoodlive.com. Like us on Facebook, tweet us, or Instagram us at BHL Online. And I am the official voice of Black Hollywood Live, Scipio. Instagram me at KingXOBay. Thanks for tuning in.
Hollywood Redefined. Hollywood Redefined.
The views expressed here are those of the host only and do not necessarily reflect the views of BHL or its owners or principals.